The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Graham. Oh, and he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown, the conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started, and then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw. It's Russell. Grab behind the line. It's Young. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
And completion makes it second and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And now a third down, the opening drive of this championship game. Can he get there on the ground? He is stuffed at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of him for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
The offense starts with a short field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Defense is coming after him. They traveling for a sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. You just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Back to pass. It's St. Clair. The pass rush closing in. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's fourth down.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he can get the yards after the catch for the first down. But the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 22. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Hale.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The cover machine makes the stop on this return. Play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Peoples. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
That game moves the ball to 17, first down. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Movement here from the tight end. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after the incompletion, it's second down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with the pass rush.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On the move now. Using his legs here. Has a path to the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Alabama 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And a decent gain there for the defense brings him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Formation, an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on third and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. They'll give it to the back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
First down and 10. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Makes the grab. It's Hale. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The sure hands. It's Peoples. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown. Pick 6 could be a game changer. And on the this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up, Kurt.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff, and to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up. This is going to be an exciting finish.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. For some space, it's Peoples. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Going absolutely nowhere. A loss of the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down. So now on comes the field goal. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Young. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up with the ball quickly. Back to throw. It's Russell. Grab near the sticks. It's Young. Running with purpose. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Running out of time in the pocket. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. Breaking tackles. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
This will likely be the last play of the half. 1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense still on the field with 3 seconds to go. To the air, it's Russell. Defense is coming after him. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he's brought down to the 16 with the better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the second half is a handoff. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, Well, when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds. The pass rush closing in. Second and 10 after the previous play. They'll run it here. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The game sets up a third down play. He hands it off from the gun. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Pressure is coming.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Becomes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He keeps it. QB draw. Touchdown tie as the QB fights his way into the end zone. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. to find some room. It's Jackson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Here we go on fourth down. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Washington. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
A tied offense line up here on first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. To throw, it's Russell. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to throw it deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hale. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Alabama 28, Ohio State 25.
Set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Russell. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Second down here. On the ground,
that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring out fourth down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert of this and get their call and get ready to play.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thurman. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's St. Clair. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, Ohio State. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. To be tackled at the 21. It's good work by the coverage team. First down. Running out of time in the pocket. Well, down he goes. It's a sack. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's an outbound, the catch made. We'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Defense is coming after him. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. He'll just throw that one away to avoid a bit of a sack. Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And now the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Here we go. Down one score with a Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
It's a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces into the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? It's a shotgun run call. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Championship is at stake, and the offense step up here in the final minutes. To the air, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big 3rd down defensive play.
4th down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Buying time. Moving to his left. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped. It would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? To throw, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of his huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays you can go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So down 4, late in the game. Obviously, they'll keep the offense on the field and go for it. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Their last chance here. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Chris, this is what it's all about, right? In college football, so unpredictable. This offense takes the lead late in a game like this. What a throw. What a catch. A great call. What must be going through that defense's mind? Barring a miracle, this one is done.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He stopped it at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. First and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this one is dropped.